Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This one is a special one, I've got to say. I'm looking at an aircraft today which is very nice indeed. My goodness me, I'm just going to pan around here. Now, in case you've been living under a rock for the past week or so, Aerobask, which I'm a huge fan of by the way already, has released their brand new Lancair Legacy, which is a two-seat single-engine light aircraft, often found in kit form actually. Now, some of you hardcore flight sim fans out there may have remembered a company called Real Air Simulations, and they actually released their version of this very aircraft. I think it was their swan song really, sadly. And that company was the last word in general aviation aircraft. They were the best of the best. So it'll be really interesting to see how this compares to what was essentially a incredibly detailed, beautifully modelled aircraft from Real Air. So, as we pan around here, oh my god, look at the visuals on this. I can even see every single nut. Beautiful texture work. In fact, this is something that I've often found with Aerobask in particular, is I'm going to call it fit and finish. You know, all of their aircraft that I've had on, because I've got the Eclipse 550 and the DA62, which you've probably seen on the channel quite a few times actually. And it's something about the fit and finish of the way they put their aircraft together that is completely in a league that's not seen in any other developer. I really mean that. I sincerely mean that. Just the way everything fits together, and in VR, I don't know, you get a better sense of being inside the aircraft. Just the texture work and 3D modelling is on another level, guys. I could just pan around this thing. This is a very, dare I say, sexy looking aircraft. It just is, guys. Look at it. That beautiful curve. And the way it's modelled as well with that canopy. When we're going to go for a flight, by the way, in VR. Because I am very excited to also say that this aircraft is fully VR ready. Now, I think that's something that just should be a sort of standard these days. But it surprisingly isn't. There's a lot of developers out there that still don't provide full VR support. This aircraft not only has all that beautiful VR support, but the frame rate, as I've left it in the corner on purpose, we're getting 80 frames per second at the moment in the latest Vulkan beta, with everything maxed here in Wales. So as we jump inside this beautiful aircraft, you'll see what I mean about the fit and finish. Look at that cockpit there. It's absolutely staggering detail like I've never seen. This reminds me, actually, the quality reminds me of the Hot Start TBM, and trust me guys, praise does not get any higher than that. Honestly, that is the best GA aircraft I've ever come across. This could literally be in that same ballpark. I mean, look at the aluminium brushed effect there, all the chrome, the leather stitching, just it just looks completely real. I cannot wait to try this in the 4K HP Reverb headset, which we're going to do in this video, because I just think the immersion level is just going to go through the roof. Just look at the shine there on that beautiful wing. I'm falling in love big time here, guys, seriously. And what I love about this, the way that they've integrated some of the VR elements to this aircraft. If we just close the canopy here and just listen to this as we do this. Here we go. Oh, those sounds. Plenty of them, guys. So, yeah. This basically is the team that has created this incredible aircraft, including the beta tester team as well. I think they've done a fantastic job. But if we go to Avitab here, I love how it's kind of like not just a floating window like it is in a lot of other aircraft. They've integrated it within the model, and you've got this little suction cup here. So just those little details that I really like. If we go to the main options here, we've got plenty of configurable options here, including having a co-pilot, breaker reliability. So if we go to these fuses down here, they all pop out and work, which is just fantastic. We can also have reflections. Of course, we'll have them turned on, especially in Vulkan. Really want to see all that beautiful graphics. And Liberain, which actually isn't working at the moment in Vulkan, but there will be an update in the near future. We've got fully simulated oxygen as well, which you can put on down here. We'll have a go on at that later on. We've got plenty more options here in the next tab, and we can even adjust the sounds as well on the fly, pardon the pun. Which, you know, it's those little things that I really love, because sometimes, you know, when you're flying and you just think those aircraft sounds are a bit loud, or the environment is a little bit loud, you can adjust all that in VR without going into any menus and breaking that all-important immersion factor. So I love how they've integrated that into this aircraft. Fantastic. So let's just jump outside again. I just want to look at that beautiful, sleek design. And I must say the co-pilot in this case is rather fetching as well. But yeah, this is just, you know, there's tons of features to this aircraft, including a highly detailed 3D model, which I've just shown here, and we'll have a look at that in VR in a second. PBR 4K textures throughout, and you can customize your avionics actually, and add in the support for the GTN 750 as well, which I really like. So I think, guys, that's enough talking for now. I think we need to take this bird up for a spin. What do you reckon? So what I'll do is I will put the headset on and I'll see you in a moment in VR. So guys, welcome back. We are now in VR, and let me tell you, in the HP Reverb, the texture quality is absolutely astonishing. And that extends to my co-pilot friend over here. But anyway, just listen guys, if I just, even though there's nothing, you know, running, if I move my pedals, can you hear that? That's actually the rudder pedals making their own little squeaky noises there. That's the kind of level of immersion we're talking about here. They could have easily have left that out and no one would have been the wiser, but I tell you what, those little details make all the difference. So we're going to put our parking brake on. Just listen to all these little sounds, they're beautiful. We're going to close the canopy using the VR controller, just to show you that it's all compatible here. Oh, that feels good. When that goes down in VR, and that bubble canopy and the reflections as you move your head around feels totally natural. This is going to be an incredible VFR fast GA tourer, without a doubt. We're going to attempt to start this bird up now. Now, it's not too difficult to start. We need a battery on. Oh, even those little clicks. Gorgeous. We'll put our... I don't think there's a beacon light, so we'll put the taxi light on. We're going to put our fuel fully rich. In fact, we need to also engage the fuel there. We'll put it on the right tank. And I love that as well, by the way. Sometimes it can be quite awkward to use the controller, but I'm twisting my wrist like you would in the real aircraft, and that's really natural, so I like that. I know obviously this is a VR channel mainly, so I'm going to be biased towards VR aircraft, but I do feel that in this day and age it should be a standard for all developers that are, you know, in the business of creating aircraft, that they should be VR ready, and this certainly is out of the box. Okay, so what we'll do is put our magnetos on, and we'll just put the fuel pump on here as well. Oh, that sounds so good. And we're gonna go for this. Here we go. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now the F-mod sounds in this, well, I've seen a couple of reviews so far, and they've really praised them, and I can totally see why. This is, well, totally blow me away. I think I need a minute, guys. But anyway, let's continue with our startup check. Now, one thing I absolutely love this feature, is most aircraft nowadays you can plug in headphones, But they've gone one step further, and you can hear them being attached to your head. Now listen carefully to this. It's like you can feel your own hands putting your headphones on. It's quite an amazing feeling, and some other developers, they just quieten the noise down, but it actually feels very muffled and very realistic. And I'll just take them off again so you can hear. That's incredible. I love that. Right, we better seal our canopy here. So that's that there. And there it goes. And we need to engage our electric trim. Put our nav lights on. And of course our avionics will now come on. And look at that, the way they come alive there. Pure quality, guys. This is absolutely fantastic. Right, with that said and done, I'm just going to leave the headphones out for now, just so we can hear that engine. And as I say, I'm not going to be running XP Realistic, even though I love that add-on and I haven't shown it on the channel yet, which I do plan to in more detail. I do feel that if I'm going to do a sensible sort of first look review of this aircraft, we need to listen to what it sounds like with no other sort of add-ons in the way. So that's how I'm going to do things here. Right, so... oh yeah, our alternator needs to go on there. I think we're about ready. Battery discharging. Oh wow. I think it's one of them aircraft that, even though it may be simple to start, it's still in that kind of study level sort of ballpark, just by the way you have to manage your engines. Right, here we go, guys. This is it. We're going to find a runway and take off and see how she feels in the air. Excellent visibility with this bubble canopy. I feel like I'm in the F-18 Hornet in the DCS, but with a propeller. Those engine sounds are bite the back of your hand gorgeous. What a quality aircraft this is. I haven't even left the ground yet, and I already know it's going to be amazing. Oh, listen to that. That's the flaps. We'll just make sure we're all clear here. Try not to move my head around too much. Strobe lights coming on. Landing light coming on. Those sounds are absolutely beautiful. Can you hear the whine of that turbo kicking in as well? Now, in case you're wondering, guys, the eagle-eyed viewer, I changed my colour scheme just to show off some of these different liveries. They all look absolutely beautiful. But here we go. Oh, this is exciting, guys. It feels so good. I haven't set my altimeter, but we'll gloss over that. I feel I've got to be very careful with these engines as well. Try and miss the massive wind farms, wind turbines. Here we go. And we are airborne. Gear coming up. Yes, this is really, really fantastic. Quite a different experience to any other aircraft that I've had in X-Plane. And in the Reverb, we're getting really good frame rate. That's another thing about this aircraft, by the way. The performance is really, really good. No problems at all with frame rate. Oh, I can just feel how nimble she is in the air already. What do you think? Well, she's smiling. That must be a good thing. Wow. See if I can impress her with my amazing flying skills in this thing. This makes you smile, guys, and I think that says it all. The fact that I'm grinning from ear to ear right now flying this bird. We're nearly at 150 knots already. That's incredible. I think we've got
This can climb at an easy 2,000 feet per minute. Right, okay, landing lights coming off. And I'm just getting a feel for it, guys, in the air. This feels really responsive. And the view you get outside is incredible. Wow. That is... yeah, this is the best experience you can get in VR right now, without a doubt. Absolutely incredible. And just looking at all the details, including my co-pilot there. He's wearing some very nice shoes. But yeah, the seat, the upholstery, the panel, everything. Aerobask have yet again outdone themselves with this aircraft. Now let's just take out those headphones so we can really hear those sounds. And remember, we're not using XP Realistic for this. And we'll go outside and have our first look at what this beautiful Lancair sounds like from the outside. Okay, so what we'll do now is a few general handling manoeuvres. And what we'll do here, we're at a very nice altitude. I think we'll try a power off stall to see how she feels. So here we go, we'll take the manifold pressure back. I'm going to shut up, you'll be pleased to know, and just let you listen to all these sounds. Here we go. Oh yes, very nice. Very loud, guys, sorry about that, but... So that's a power off stall. Oh, can you hear that, guys, as well? The pressure on the airframe. Now remember, I'm not running XP Realistic here, and I do feel aircraft like this, of this quality, they don't need it, they really don't. Alright, let's try that again. We'll do a bit more of an aggressive stall this time, so apologies if it's a bit loud, the beeping. We'll do a power on stall. Here we go. Oh, this is such a pleasure to fly, it really is. Whoa, and see if we can get into some sort of spin here. Here we go. She wants to go. Whoa! Wow, did you hear that wind? Amazing sounds. And just to show you guys, I'm not using XP Realistic. Where are you? There you are. See, it says enable. It's off. So there you go. That is all in-house sounds. Let's see if we can do a bit of a steep turn here. And even though this aircraft is very manoeuvrable, it's not twitchy. It doesn't feel unstable. Here I am doing a very steep turn here and keeping the desired altitude, no problem. In fact, I really should have my head out the window like a real pilot should, especially in VR. But I'm just showing you there, look, that I am climbing now actually. But the actual feeling of it in the air is very, very stable. Listen to that, listen to those sounds. She's so chilled out, look at her, she's just not even bothered. Looking very unimpressed by my flying skills, I think. I tell you what guys, I think I'm gonna say it. This is the best aircraft I have seen all year. In fact, this is the best aircraft I have had the pleasure of flying since the very first day I bought the TBM. This is up there guys. This is a must buy. Everyone should own this aircraft. And I don't say that lightly, honestly. Whee! Right, okay, anyway, let's see if we can make a successful landing and wrap this video up before it becomes an entire day of me just basically falling in love with the aircraft and my co-pilot as well. Oh dear. Right, anyway, so time to put the air brake out. Oh, this is such a joy to fly, guys. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I can safely say, without a doubt, in my mind, that this is the best aircraft I have flown all year. I really sincerely mean that, guys. This is a steal for the price as well. If you consider how much a Carinado aircraft goes for these days, this is a far better, far more feature-rich, you know, beautifully modelled product that will give you hundreds of hours of enjoyment. Listen to those sounds. Right, we're going to try and land now. And this is my very first landing, guys, so we'll see how we get on here. But yeah, this is made for VR, folks. She's very stable, actually, even on approach. I'm probably a little bit quick here. But the visibility is superb. Right, here we go. Get your landing ratings in now. Oh, actually, I'll take that. That wasn't too bad for my first landing. Ease her down. I like how you have to give her a little bit of throttle as well, just to stop her from stalling. Question is, do I actually think this is better than the Real Air version of this aircraft, which was game changing? I mean, when that got released, everyone raved about it. It was a complete hammer blow, really, to what had come before it. The question is this aircraft better? Oh, hell yes. Definitely. It's taken on all of those wonderful features that real air simulations started out with, really, and brought them into the modern world of flight simming with VR as well. I really do feel that this is the new benchmark for modern GA aircraft. We've had many incredible releases recently, so the market is quite tough. The quality needs to be high. This has smashed it out of the park. So I hope you enjoyed that first look, guys. I recommend also checking out Q8 Pilot's review of this aircraft, and I'll link that in the description below. But in terms of how this feels in VR as well, oh, it's just exquisite. Really exquisite. I'm smiling like crazy, guys. Go buy it now. Seriously, do yourself a favour. It's like $34 or something. It's just nothing. So yeah, my advice to you guys is to go and buy this right now. Find somewhere that you love flying and just lose yourself in VR for a couple of hours. And I can completely guarantee that whatever day you've had, you'll feel better once you've landed after that flight. You will feel so chilled out because this aircraft just makes you smile. It really does. And on that note, guys, I think it's time to end the video. In fact, before we do that, let's just let's hear what this aircraft sounds like when we shut down. Oh, gorgeous. That was, in fact, that's the best flight I've had in X-Plane for a very long time. Absolutely fantastic. Right, me and my new friend here, we're going to go for a coffee and maybe swap numbers or something. So, take care, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Plenty more of this aircraft to come, I can guarantee it. I am blown away by it. Really am. I can read the label on that propeller. Wow. Okay, guys, I'm definitely going now. Take care. I'm just a bit blown away, really, and lost for words. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again on the next one. Bye-bye for now.